Pregúntame porque ya se me olvidó.
Welcome. We are here with Dr. Baltazar Mejia talking about the Hands for Healing online training, and especially about one of the 5 bodies of the human being, the emotional body. So, Baltazar, please share with us your thoughts about how the emotional body is now so deep into all our other bodies. Thank you.
Okay, first, good morning, afternoon, good everything for everyone. And then we have to remember that we call bodies, but we are only one thing. We are beings, yeah? And I, as a being, I, we could tell I compose from different, how to say more clearly, like different frames of vibration. And these, but all of them are atoms. All my being is atoms. Are, for this reason, we are energy. Remember, if you don't know, in the knowledge is the whole universe is energy, but this energy is embodied, no? The planet, the solar system, and we, as humans, we are embodied in this body. But this body is only the appearance, no? But we have like different stage of vibration. One is this, that is more dense, no? Our body, physical body. But embodying this physical body and interpreting is our etheric body, no? And it's very, very, we need to understand that it's not like this, like a jacket, one on top of the other, no. This, in the case of a cake, is inside of the body. So it's sharing everything, yeah? So it's no in like a no separate. And then we have another body that is the emotional, and then another that is mental, no? You are going to listen different definitions or compositions, but essentially it's this, and then other. So in this state, in this moment for the whole humanity, we are like in evolution of going from the more dense state to one state more subtle. So in this moment, because all the development we have, the body, the bigger body is the emotional body. So we are, if you think about the chakras, we are like located more in the third chakra. That is all the things that you have to see with emotions, with possessions, with jealousy, with everything, no? And power. Power. So the emotional body is conditioning us for everything. Our thoughts, we think that we think, but it's not really like that. Our emotions think us. For example, if you are with a problem, for example, with your couple, with your mother, with your father, with your son, with your job, the whole day you are thinking about that, no? And the more you think in that problem, your body is responding with the chemistry that you want, your hormones. Each thought, each thought makes you liberate different kind of neurotransmitter. Transmitter. So, and then are producing one effect, global and local. So you have, for example, pain in some part of your body. When you think about this, you are feeling not only the pain, but one emotion. It's right that you feel or rage, or you feel fear, or you feel confusion. A lot of times you don't know what are you feeling, but you are feeling something. And this emotion increase the reaction and increase the pain. So it's important to know the importance that the body, emotional body has in this moment of our lives, in the whole humanity. So what can we do? What do you think, Mayu? What can we do with this landscape that I showed you?
Well, definitely we need to do something about our emotions. We need to learn how to manage the emotion and not being managed by the emotion. As you were saying, like sometimes it's not that you think you are thinking, but it's the emotion that is thinking you, no? So, and but my, not just about saying something about the answer, but asking also you how these hands for healing and knowledge with my hands, how can this help me with managing my emotion, or how can I use this to help me in the emotion?
It's a very good question. But I want to ask Luz about her experience, because what do you think, Luz?
Well, Luz is
Well,
a student that just finished Hands for Healing online training. So, and also she's been joining as a patient or a student in many ways, no? So please, Luz, yes, thank you.
yes. Okay. For my experience with Hands for Healing, for example, with Baltazar, is that my emotions move to my body in different ways that I am thinking. I am thinking about something, but my emotion are the first question when I call connect the emotion with my feeling in a specific part of my body. I call think different, and I feel different. Is very, very easy. You can think it's difficult, but it's really easy when you can do it. Connect the emotions, keep in the body, the pain don't go away. But when I could connect the correct, the specific emotions, my body respond in different way.
Look at this, and let's do this exercise. Open your hands like that. And look from where the hands come. So do this. From the neck and open like that. But also from here. So our hands are like depending on this place. If we put, no, I'm going slow. This is the fifth chakra, energetic center. So the nervous system from this fifth chakra is innervating all our hands. So, but the blood, the circulation vein comes from the fourth chakra. So these hands receive the influence of the fifth and the fourth. The first factor to have into account. But let's remember this. When you were a child and you, for example, fell down, what did you do? Mama. And what your mom did? Embrace, and then with her hand, he rubbed and he carries and he did massage. So, but is unconsciously, but is in our information, ancestral information. Our hands already have this power of release the pain, release not only the physical pain, but other kind of pain. Yeah. There, it's not only the hands, because when you, the information comes from the heart, it's not the hand, but always you are connected with your head. But also we have another place that is a material place we call, and others maybe call, your superior soul, your superior being, or your soul. So if we do this exercise, let's do. Imagine a light like this. There is a light on top of me. So we could call this, we could call this the soul, or imagine a star. So let's bring this light to our head. So now we are like with the light in our head. And then let's bring the light to our heart. So there is 3 lights, 3 stars, 3 suns And from my heart to my hands, the light is now in my hands. What happens if I direct my hands to somewhere, any place, in my body or in someone else's body, or animal, or plant, or situation, or what happened?
More energy there.
So let's bring our hands, for example, to this place. But we connecting all the light that we already told. The light of my soul, the light of my head, the light of my heart, the light of my hands, and we do this. What happened?
More energy, clear mind.
Oh, what happened if I do this exercise? I put one hand on top of my head, another on my chest. And if I do consciousness about the respiration, the breath. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So I'm moving the light, connecting the light, bringing the light to one place. Imagine or feel that we have for example, some place with pain or with contracture or something like that. So let's imagine that I have stomach pain. So I can bring all this energy to my stomach. Imagine the light. So put the light there. And as Maite is doing, you can smile. Despite of the uncomfortable sensation, you can smile. And when you smile and you put the light there, you're going to feel something. Each one is different. Each one experiment different sensations. So we can understand. And now let's observe what emotion we are feeling right now. So let's observe our emotion without criticism, without judging, only observe it. I'm like watching a TV program, so I see my emotions from outside. And I can decide if I want to keep these emotions or get rid of them. Each one decides. What is your opinion about that? Let's think about a situation. For example, I disagree or I have an argument with somebody, close one. So what kind of emotion usually I have?
Anger.
Yeah, let's think about the real situation. Because the situation have passed, but the emotion rest, I keep the emotion because I have resentment. No? Every moment that I think about that, I feel the same emotion. Agree? So let's think. For
Yes.
example, I have an argument with somebody. I bring this face, but it's not there. It's very long, far away, but I bring the face. What I feel,
The same anger.
the same. So the memory keeps the emotion until what? Until I decide get rid of that. But how? So let's think about that. No, a real situation. I have an argument, discussion. I have very unpleasant dialogue, whatever. So let's bring that person to my present. Is here in front of me. And let us to recreate that and feel. So my body is feeling again the same emotion and the same reaction, the same contracture, the same. Even though it's not real, but it's remembering, no? Bringing the same situation. And then let's take this situation and imagine that you are putting, let's put your hand on, imagine your heart. And the other hand, imagine that the person is in front of you. You are going to put your hand in the person's heart. And you are going to talk no from memory, no from your mind, but from your heart. The difference is you with your mind, you can lie, but when you use your heart, it's very difficult to lie. So let's do the exercise. Talk from your heart to his or her heart. Only that. Without talking, only heart to heart. Thinking about the situation that has occurred, not now, but the situation. And let's observe what happened. So what happened? What do you feel?
more empathy, love, calm, collected.
And Luz, what do you feel?
I felt serenity and compassion.
So there is nobody in front of us, only the virtual, the image that I create, the image I have from that person. So it's very important to realize that everything occurs inside me, for good or for bad. Everything. Even if you are real in front of me, I am experiencing inside me. The other doesn't do anything. The other doesn't do. Simply act or say something and you react from that. But he's doing nothing, only expressing itself. Yeah, it's very important to understand. Outside, I cannot change anything. If there is a situation, an accident, anything, I cannot change this. Earthquake, flood, everything. But inside, I can change what I am. What is my answer, my response to that situation? So I can go inside and observe my reaction to what is happening outside. So the problem is we are expecting all the time that the other apologize or the other solve the situation that I have created in my deep being. Yeah. So I am expecting you need to say to something to me because you ta 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 ta. But it's not real. I create everything. So with my hands, I can bring to my heart. I can say, despite all my errors, all my mistakes, all my suffering, all my guilt, all my rage, everything, first, I accept myself. I accept myself. Second, I recognize myself. I value myself. I honored myself. I forgive myself for everything, but especially I love myself unconditionally. How do you think?
So beautiful.
So if we do this every day, for all the mistakes we have, or for all the things that we didn't do, that we desire to do, which to do, we are going to go to bed in peace. And we can rest in peace, but not for good, but for the night. Rest in peace. Because in reality, we need to rest in peace all the time. But we use this term rest in peace only when you are going to travel long. But we can rest in peace every moment. Do you understand? So hands
Very beautiful.
are not only the hands. We call hands for healing, but it's not only the hands. Yeah, we see that is mind, heart, soul, hands. All the whole body compromise in this attitude of conscious acting every moment consciously. When I do this, it's easier to get well. If I do everything consciously. So I use my hands consciously. Most of the time, I can say almost 95% of my day, I move my hands without consciousness. It's unconsciously, all the time. But every moment, every movement moves energy. If I do unconsciousness, I'm losing the energy because I'm doing movements irrationally. Yeah. So it's good to know what I'm doing with my hands, the intention that I have when I use what, or when I move my hands in one direction. I use one finger or two fingers, or three, or the whole fingers. Everything has meaning. If I know, so I can use more intelligent the hands, and not only to sign the guilt or to blame the other, or no, but use intelligent in an intelligent way. So let's do this. When I do this, imagine what are we doing when we do this? What are we doing?
Connecting left and right.
What else?
Is connecting from the fingertips, so it's a very delicate movement, not the whole, but also involving something and
And what are you experiencing when you have the tips of the fingers touching softly?
peace, calm, collected.
And now let's think that the tips of the fingers correspond to our cortical nervous system. So we are connecting left and right hemispheres. So this is a very good exercise, for example, to meditate when you are in a meeting, when you are trying to solve something. And we do this almost automatically when you are with a problem. But if you are consciously doing this while you try to think about something, is like bringing more clarity, because you are connecting everything. ¿Qué tal?
Amazing. I really like this course, and now it's available, Hands for Healing online training from the International Sintergetica Association with Dr. Baltazar here and 2 other doctors teaching this amazing wisdom to connect with your emotional body, but also through your physical, mental, and going towards the spiritual body. Many thanks, Baltazar, for your teachings. Thank you, Luz, for sharing with us, and see you there.
Have a nice night
Thank you.
or day.